Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile. Today, I have some explaining to do as to why this has been on hiatus, because if we look at our map atlas, it's been reset. So all that nice hard work we've done in the last couple episodes of mapping and killing the difficult bosses, down the drain at the moment. Maybe I'll do some of this off screen and get the atlas back up, but for now, I figured we'd do something else. There is something called a rogue's marker. If we open it, if we use it in our inventory, it will open a portal to the rogue's harbor. So now over in this area, we can do something called the heists.
Yes?
I'm not going to talk to everybody because that would take a long time when I really want to get into it. What I want to get into is, first off, what you want to do. I believe first planning to do a heist and everything is you want to make sure you have these blueprints, which if you hold Alt, you can see all this information that's popping up here. See all the rewards that are available for the blueprint heist. And this area is selecting to go into the heist. That's not what we want to do. I want to leave that there for now and go over to this person.
Need a trim?
And say, reveal blueprint details. Now there are 3 people who can reveal blueprint details. And as you can see, I don't have that many reveals for all of them. But they also, these 2 rogue members, the helpers, the thieves in the rogue harbor, offer discount if I had any reveals for them, because if I were to go to say reveal this wing, it does cost extra rogue markers to use. I'm not too worried about that. I have a lot of rogue markers. I'm not too worried about how many I'm spending at the moment. So for that, I'm going to have this barber guy, Wakano. He's the barber. He reveals... He's the main revealer. He's the main seller also of extra contracts. Ooh, I want this.
Here's what I know.
And you can see it's offering... It's got the... You start here in this escape route room. Because you start here, you go here in order to enter the wing of the heist. And you go throughout these rooms to reach the curio display room, which will have the main reward you'll be searching for inside this wing of the heist. So really, what I want to do is also reveal this escape route. That should get me out of there faster, instead of having to run all the way back here, because if you know anything about the heist mechanic in League, in Path of Exile, you have to start here, work your way to the curio room, and then once you open up the curio box, an alarm goes off saying, hey, everyone, we're being robbed. You have to fight your way all the way back to the starting escape route. But with this escape route, maybe I can get out of there faster. That'd be nice.
No, more like this.
What's this? Ultimatum reward room, okay. That's what that is.
Little fishies told me it's a little bit like this.
Ooh, what's this? Okay. Well, that looks good for now, so I'm going to leave it like that. So what we can do is talk to this lady here, Adiana the Wayfinder, and prepare a grand heist. And we have to... Whoops. Go back into the planning room. We could have done this in the first place, really, I'm sorry. And hello, person. And select, because I didn't have the other wing revealed, it wouldn't have mattered. But we select our helpers to assist us inside the
All right, everyone.
different wings.
Always nice to be invited.
Always nice to have you.
And so I'm going to be selecting a few different people.
I'm here.
Maybe not a few different people, but some people.
Glad you could join us, Huck.
That's like 4 different people to help.
I see.
Well, I'm
And
happy
see
to
over
help
here,
any
they're all
way I
talking
can.
to each other
I
and
thought you might
having
be.
fun,
Before we set off, the boss wanted me to check in with you.
and
How are you feeling? Mentally?
Still a bit uneven. Still getting angry over little
still a
things.
little bit even.
I
Yeah,
understand.
these
You're
people
good
have
to
their
go.
own personality, and I could get more into it in a minute, but I want to want to get into the meat and potatoes of this mechanic really quick for you guys, because this is the essential reward for doing the heist mechanic, is this part right here. Oh, and I might as well say, I tested out one of these already, and I got this item slot to open up on my inventory slot. So,
Good thing
because
for
I also
you
picked up
that
this
I am
thief's
not a
trinket,
man.
because of this new item slot, I can equip it to myself to give me more chance to get chaos orbs, to get fully linked items, abyss items, divine cards when opening reward chests inside the heists. So yeah. So we're gonna head into these different wings. And each wing does have its own alarm system, so we don't really have to worry too much about
Death, one way or another.
running out of the like, we don't have to worry about the alarm building up in one wing and cutting us out of the second wing. No, we can, each different wing has its own
Oh, I don't think so.
different alert system right down here. It's alert level. To see this first one we've entered, it's got no alert level at the moment, even though we're running into people all over the place. They're not calling out for help or anything. But no, the alert system does not go up until we open some chests within the wing. Now there's a bunch of little random chests, of course, that we could open up and oh, get away from these. I think these are alarm systems. I don't want them going off. Because I think those alarm systems will actually increase the alert level as long as I'm in their range of
Get in position.
the doodad. Whenever it goes off. Is there a way to turn it off over here? Doesn't seem to be. It makes me think I just have to go fast now then.
Don't fear death.
Let's go fast, skipping all the monsters, all the random enemies. Make sure not to get hit by those pulses.
Last words?
And I think I got hit by a pulse there, but I don't think the allure level went up, which is good. Okay, here's a good way. Good way to go. Because we have our helpers, our assistants with us in this heist, we're gonna have him
You're dead.
open up that blocked door for us by way of explosives, demolition even,
This won't be
and all these chests in here require demolition as well. So he's our demolitions expert in this certain little heist. And I did want to come in here to get these oils, because those oils are very important for the anointing stuff from Cassia and her light encounters, light mechanic. And you see, doing all that did up the alert system quite a bit. So I think that leaves me with, whoop, don't get hit by that.
You've been drinking. Stop right there. Final warning.
Leaves me with, I might want to go in here for some Harbinger rewards, or I might want to go down there for some Ultimatum rewards. I'm not sure if I have enough level left to spend to, say, get them both. Ooh, an Orb of Binding.
When I'm
Pick that
ready
up.
and not before.
Now, all these items I'm picking up, they are not mine, technically. They are still contraband. That means they're kind of, you know, part of the...
Lighten up.
Point. No whispering.
You know how... What is it? When... These are a bunch of thieves we're working with. We're committing criminal acts of stealing stuff, you know?
I knew.
And so these thieves want to make sure they get their cut. So all this contraband stuff is still up for grabs if they wanted it,
Got to fight on our
you could
hands.
say. Ooh, catalyst.
Get to a safe distance.
Oh boy. That leaves me at just a little bit of a safety level to get the curio display.
Your wits about you.
Because if that had tripped the alarm, I would have been dead set on having to get out of here fast. And I can already see the way out of here that we're going to be using is going to be over here. I'm going to open that up really fast. And I'm going to head over to the curio displays
Combat.
and pick my display that I want to break open and take the reward for.
Any last words?
Because we should have our choice of a bunch of different rewards over here.
You're mine!
Just make sure to kill all the monsters hiding out in the display area. Make sure to check out all the different rewards, see which ones you want to get. There's also some, there should be some safes here. You know, little safes, like little closet safes, but they're not in this kind of map. They're in different kinds of maps anyways. That is weird. That seems to be very good armor. A replica Oro's sacrifice. I believe these replicas means of the unique items means they're from older leagues and older seasons, like from season 1 or season 4 even, or oh, a 5-link green item. I don't know if this is very good, but it looks very good, but... Is there another curio? There is another curio. Either Orbs of Scouring or Trigger chisels is what I would go for. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the chisels.
Go!
I don't know too much about the rest of those items, if they're any good or anything, but... We'll leave that for you to decide in the comments below. If you want to drop a comment and say, hey, you should have picked up this item, you should have picked up that item. Now we could run all the way back to the first entrance we came in, or we could run out this exit and get here. Okay, and I believe we should be able to return to the Broke Harbor, all right, and go back in. So we can go to do the second wing that we haven't done yet. But now that we've returned to the Smuggler's Rogue's Harbor, all the contraband stuff is free for us to stock in our stash. Oops, not that. And we will go and run the other wing. Now, like I said, the different individual wings do not share an alarm system between them, so the alert level is back down to 0 in this wing.
So.
Exile.
That's very nice.
Need you for this.
Come on. Get out of the way.
Thank God.
Now, these contracts do drop randomly throughout the game from Act 6 on. So you could find some low-level ones or some high-level ones, depending on where you find them in the... Whether you find them in the acts or whether you find them in the maps. And much like maps themselves, they can have different modifiers on them, same way as if they were white, blue, or yellow maps. Like how this area has, what is that? Burning ground all over the place.
Should have stayed out of it.
So it's not too not too much unlike maps. So where you're getting a bunch of good rewards for doing the random battles with that. Would you go away, Stoic Blade? No. When you are slain inside a heist or a contract area, you can return back to it, of course, unless you've run out of, unless your alert level was completely full. But if you had any contraband items on you, you would have dropped them the instant you died. in that spot you died at. Kind of like Diablo, to where whenever you die, you drop your body and your items right where you died and all that. You have to go rushing back to pick up all the items before you die again. And
Mortal strength carries the day.
but with Contraband, it's just
Stand back. This one.
the items will be there as long as the alert level isn't full. But if the alert level is full and you're trying to get out of the heist or contract wing, then you're definitely gonna.
This is not entirely without lovely.
Then if you run out of life, you run out of chance to get the rewards back. And see all these orbs I'm picking up now? They are contraband. Still available for the rogues to say, hey, you know, I would like that instead of you, or instead of me, or at the end of the job. I'm sure they're picking up their own rewards in some fashion, but for now, this is the way it goes with this game. Everything we see in the game is for us.
They'll never even suspect.
You're gonna regret this!
There we go. Open the door. Now all we need to do is take out this fire starter.
I really don't want to get stabbed again.
And before I open these chests all willy-nilly, I am going to check to see how much the alert level goes up by opening them. Because I would like to open them up because they are Blight reward chests.
All together.
We might get noticed.
There we go. There's some oils.
Glad you're on my side.
And that will be the last of the chests I can open if I were to open it. I don't want to... I want to open one more thing. I want to open up one of these chests up here. Behind this, up here somewhere. Where am I? Oh, there I am.
You're dead, creep.
Okay, so where I want to go is over here.
Careful.
Demolate this door.
To blow it up. I'm under attack.
Come on. You can do it, Huck. You can do it.
You're dead.
Isn't this guy dying? Whoa, don't kill me.
Time for a tussle.
And I believe I'll open this one up and see what I get for it.
I'm certain they're onto us.
Ooh, a silicrum splinter. Okay, so this was a fractured, or... was it? Yeah, it looks like it's fractured items.
No afterlife.
So that was more of a...
Hey, I really
I forget what that,
see you.
it was called silicrum or something, or
to a safe distance.
silicrum, or... that, particular season, league. It was a very interesting league, but it wasn't very
Guards incoming.
easy to do. But it had a super boss to where you're making him read some spectral
Time for a tussle.
Talk about hygiene.
something stuck inside something called the Vortex. Remember who he was, and then when he remembers who he is, you start fighting him.
Sanctum.
Because he's like this super evil dude or something. Oh, a full stack of cartographer chisels. Replica lion's eye paw. Trigger level 5 toxic rain when you attack with a bow. Huh. Weird. Excuse me, go away. Replica wings of entropy.
Thank God we survived. Oh, wait, I didn't mean that.
Another thieves trinket. Divination card. Jewelry. Duplicate rogue markers. Drop corrupted. No. Ooh, gem cutters prisms. That gem cutter prism reward might be the best one here because
This is your final scene.
since the recent update to Affliction, they have changed one of the very popular vendor recipes to where you cannot level up a level 20 quality gem, a level 20 gem, into a 20 quality gem anymore. Because what that vendor recipe used to be was you take a level 20 gem, sell it to a vendor alongside a gem cutter's prism, and lose it like that. And that's how you lose. That's how you lose all your shit. But the vendor recipe has been changed to where it's no longer working that way to give you a level 20 quality jewel. Skill gem, there we go. So, instead of using one gem cutter prism for every skill gem you make,
Hello.
you always have to use 20 in order to get up to full strength. Other than the
Just keep me alive.
heist, you can just run normal contracts, which is basically you select. It's basically just one wing of a
It starts getting hairy and
can
handle yourself, yeah?
What do you call this? I mean, a heist hideout or whatever you call it. It's gonna be different from a heist to where it's the same where you're going in to get the curio, but you always have to get out from the beginning of the dungeon
This'll be quick.
in order to make it out with the treasure.
Boy, what's
But then also the treasure you're making it out with from the end of the dungeon, it's not going to be
Before they make too much noise.
super rewards. It's going to be quest rewards, really. Kind of like doing a fetch quest over and over again in order to... What you're doing for the contracts for is to build up your rogues' levels, as well as also getting
Let you get this
reveals for your blueprints. And you may have seen in red there when I put this contract in with Adaya that the contract was too low level to get a reveal point with Wakano. But if this had been a special map such as a deception level map to where Diana or Nihilus were to come with me, then I could probably get a reveal point with the two of them, or one of them, whoever came with me. And as a as a way of as a reward for completing this contract. Also, it's good for opening up the little treasure chests inside these contracts whenever you come in here, because they don't give off as much alert level as they deal with inside the heist. And they're usually just as rewarding as a heist chest. Not entirely rewarding like the reward room contract chests, but it's a thing you can do. Like, see, we'll go up here to this chest up here for this jewelry chest.
That's what I'm here
We'll just have Karst lockpick this door, open it up, and inside we should find a storage container that needs lockpicking as well for jewelry.
Boy, what's the
And whatever else drops with it.
Keep it down or else.
You can see Crimson Jewel. And the item levels are about the same item levels as the contract you're running, so if you get really, really high level contracts, then you should be able to do better with the, item levels for the chaos recipe and whatnot. Especially opening all these little chests. Opening the jewelry chests would be really good for high level contracts.
Easy.
But until then, until you can do it successfully, let's just run low level contracts. Build up your rogue markers, which you would get for trading in these unique target items at the end of the contract areas.
You do your job, I'll do mine.
And that will help you do even more reveals and...
Yeah!
Why am I... Oh, I don't even have my stuff equipped. I'm sorry. Well, that's just how good it can be sometimes, this build I'm doing.
Don't slow down.
Where I'm not even running any of my auras and I'm still kicking ass, taking names. Might just be a testament to how low level this map is, though, compared to me. Damn it.
Lend a hand, rookie.
Well, with that defeat, I'm going to leave it there for you all today. Because if I had completely gotten out of there, I would take the quest item to Faustus the Fence and sell it to him, and he would give me rogue markers for it. But,
Got a few contracts.
if you ever need more contracts, always feel free to talk to Wakano, purchase some items from him. It's the same as buying a map from Kurak. You buy them for orbs a chance, and if you have the in your hideout, you can get the decoration for the heist locker, set it to where it's gonna put the heist stuff into the heist locker and so forth. And look at all these heists I have. I could do this a little while off screen, but that wouldn't give me any reward points for the Alice tree. And I don't think it would give me too much experience either for my XP bar. So, since I'm level 81, it's going to take me 1 billion to level up. Oh, you know, I was also going to go over our maps with regards to... What was it? What I figured out last time was... If I take these maps, and I have 3 of the same kind of map, let's see here, 3 of these lookouts, I take them to a vendor, sell these 3 lookouts. Oh, actually, these are upgrading 1 for 1 into a tier map of the current Atlas season. So that's good. And they go blue for blue, white for white, tier for tier, I believe. Well then, I'll leave that here for you, everyone, and until next time, take care of yourselves and have fun. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.